let's talk a little about something different. I'm putting this on right now. I'm wearing a shirt, and I can see that you're just comfortable in what you're wearing. Are you so Africanized, and why so? And not that I have any expectation. You are dressed, right? But I mean, for you to have come to the interview, in your, I mean, is it native now? Um, you tell me about that. African man.
Uh, I'm a proud African boy.
What? Are you a boy?
Proud. Yes, I'm a young boy, man.
Donkey. Okay, oh, young boy. Okay, yeah.
So I'm proud of my heritage. I love, I love it when it's about Africa, about Nigeria, about my environment. I don't like deriding my country in any way. I don't like talking down on my country anyhow. I'm proud. And when I see people that are proudly Nigerian, proudly African, I always love to celebrate them. You understand?
Right.
So I'm comfortable being in. You see, left for me alone. Left for me.
Mhm.
You know, I know because of the weather of the Western world. That is why they have to put on
To
socks, put
dress in
on
a
hand
certain
glove,
way.
a certain way, tie that so that the. But ordinarily, for me, I can be in a native Monday to Friday. I'm
Wow.
comfortable because we are in different environment. But
Exactly.
if it is because you have to be
We
corporate,
don't
what is
have the
corporate?
colonial
It's not.
mentality.
I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to have it. That anything Africa, everything Nigeria is demonic, is bad, is no, 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 no. You understand? I like Western world. I like, but it's because of the environment. You understand? I cannot be putting on ties all the time because I want to look like English.
Hmm.
I want to look English. What is English?
But as an
Yes,
investment banker, sorry, finish your thoughts, sir.
you understand? So, but because the corporate world made it that way, but in some part of Nigeria or Africa, you just have to be yourself. You
Mm.
understand?
Right.
Aha. Because it is what is your head, it is the skill that will deliver. It's not the tie, it's not the shirt.
Well, you're an investment banker. I guess your employers will not expect you to. I know there was a time in Nigeria, I think in the 80s, when one government came and was promoting our own thing. They started allowing people to come to the office or the civil service. I don't know if it extended to corporate. I think some corporate also allowed it that you can come in your native on Friday. Is that still the case? Is it part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
is
Even in corporate, in banking, you
what
can
of
come
bank,
in.
even banking too?
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
it's Friday is allowed,
So,
and you
which is good.
appropriately dressed, complete dress,
Okay, which is good.
natives.
So what you're saying, I see that you are so original, and you are so you own your source, you own your roots. Like one of my guests said recently, that he was born British, but he maintains his Nigerian root because anything that is disconnected to its root from his roots will definitely dry up. Some people may not understand that. They might think, oh, and this an IT guy is making the kill
Mm,
over there. He said it's not all about
mm,
money, but we cannot put
mm.
ourselves completely from our source. So,
Yes,
and I like the fact that you said relegating things that are own or just having this colonial mentality, what is English and all of those things, it doesn't take us anywhere. I'll take you back to the
anyway.
topic of Japa and Japada.
Mm.
You have been a mentor. I'm saying this because I've invited you to different programs that I've heard in the past. I used to tell people that see me on social media today that we have been doing this thing for so long,
So many years,
more than 2 decades, and
more
we
than
have
two decades,
more than two
more than two
decades.
decades.
Just that we
Yes,
didn't have this visibility of social media.
yeah,
And my
media.
my team, my people used to joke with me that if those days we started and we're adding that all this value, that time you were the one that you were with Diamond Bank that time, if I remember. I'm
Sure,
talking of
sure.
more than 17, 18 years ago. You're the
Yeah.
one that connected me with everyone from Diamond Bank that facilitated some of my seminars. I
Yes.
remember there was a friend of ours also in Mansard, that time who was the head of risk. He also,
Risk
facilitated some things.
facilitated.
We also
Yes.
had a director from the central bank as at that time,
Yes.
the director
Yeah.
of human resources. So and that's the level of value that we're adding. And we never charged a fee for all our
We
programs.
spend our money.
We
We
spend our
spend our
money,
resources.
we spend our resources. Kudos to my friend Pastor Aquara, who was also, and Femi. You remember Femi with Diamond Bank those days?
Time is
You
in
know
America
Femi,
now.
and then Momiroaye, she was a director,
Yeah.
right there in Abuja, in Central Bank there. And these people will
Yeah.
come and, because all we have been doing, we used to hold business and financial mentoring. We did
Yeah.
entrepreneur, that's for business and finance. We empowered people in that area. We brought experts. So all my life, I've not always been about myself. I've always been like, okay, this is my platform. Can we democratize it so that other people can add value? I don't, nobody
Yes.
knows it all. And
Yes.
it will be limiting to just think that I'm the one that has what everybody should listen to. People that have been coming to talk here, they are so very intelligent, more intelligent than me, and people will benefit more from their wealth of experience. When
Sure.
you shine alone, you are a lone star. When stars shine together, then you have a galaxy.
Galaxy of stars.
Galaxy would thank you, will definitely shine more than lone stars, even though everyone has its place. So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate you from way, way, way back.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that to say this. We had business and financial mentoring then. We were part of it. We held entrepreneurs breakfast meeting that we
Entrepreneurs
were just
breakfast meeting.
empowering entrepreneurs with different kind of information.
The
We
9/11
helped
groups.
9/11. Thank you. We had 9/11. This thing. We had all our meetings, all the seminars, wealth class, financial fitness club. We did a lot of stuff. That is making me to say this because all along, people like me would not even think I will step. I never wanted to live abroad. I never. It's not. It wasn't even an option. But Nigeria happened to me, right?
Yes.
So with all those long talk, if I was in Nigeria today and I was still doing what I was doing, both in corporate and in private practice and in my business, I know people will be asking me, sir, should I Japa or not Japa that? And you are part of the think tank there. You are part of the, you are part of the, how will I put it now? You are part of the experts that help us to unravel these questions, sir. Now that I've not in Nigeria to answer their questions, doctor, if somebody comes to you and say, Doctor Adekule, should I Japa or not Japa in Nigeria of today? I see that some of your views are radical because you are not sucked up in everybody's kind of mentality that things are not happening. You are seeing the brighter side of things. From your responses seem to me like you are seeing the glass as half full, just like what Stephen Covey put in his seven, now eight habits of effective people. So you are seeing the glass as half full from all your answers, and I cannot program you otherwise. But the hustle is real, and Nigeria is really hot.
Sure.
Now, if
Sure.
people come to you and say, "Sir, this you see the situation, should I japa or not?" What will you be saying to them?
So we people have different background. I profile them, and we have a good discussion, highly frank discussion, what they see themselves. It depends on their background, it depends on their values, and it depends on what they are doing right now in Nigeria and where they see themselves in the next 5, 10 years. What is their investment profile? What any asset here? And all the likes. And for me, if someone want to japa in any form, and especially through educational routes, good. You understand? I know person in the next 1 year, 1.5 year, or 3 years to come, person is comfortably studying and adding value to himself and also any decent living. So the person will add value to the economy where he's going, and if he decide or she decides to come back, also it's going to be a blessing. So, but blind Japa, because that word is being like you are being chased. So someone is pursuing you. That's why you want to Japa.
Fleeing
But you are fleeing. So you want to emigrate, you want to relocate, you are doing PR, permanent
residency.
residency, and all the like. You have scholarship too. Why not? Why not? The more the merrier. So you have good view of both sides. Before I travel, I always give credit to whoever that is ahead of me in anything. Because I don't compete with anybody in anything across my life, from my childhood, family, friends, whatever.
But
So before I travel, I always
go ahead,
believe
sir.
that those guys, those friends, those family members, my brothers that are there, they've seen both sides. They should be able to tell us, give us some hedge. What is happening there that is not happening here that we can leverage on, that can make this. But until I get there, and I realize that these people, it's the rat race. You understand?
Uh,
They don't even have eye to look at anything in the street they are walking. They don't even see anything. Just get to the company or factory or wherever, rush back home, this and that, and say, they cannot answer my question. You understand? I believe they have edge. You've been there, you left here, you've been there, and you should know what is working there that is not working here that we can fix. Or what can we copy? That's have been my question over the years before I finally traveled. What is working there that we can fix it?
do you
What can we copy? What can we copy and paste? You understand? But until I now discover that it's always like not better than Lagos that just leave your house 4 o'clock, 4:35, you come back late and you will crash. I say, I can't continue this type of. I thought it's going to be very easy, life will be rosy, and I just jelenke. I can't do this. That's why I just say, I'd rather be there and let me.
just to chime in, doctor. Yes, you
Yeah.
see the hustle is real here. That's what many people don't understand.
Yes,
And you were
it's real.
asking that what is happening in the West or in the developing, I don't like this dichotomy of developed and non-developed, in these other foreign countries that's not
Right.
happening in our country. The reason why I can answer, okay, I'm not supposed to be answering here, but let me chime in here. Do you know that there are a lot of Nigerians abroad with great initiatives who have actually made that bold move despite the risk and the uncertain environment to come and replicate some of the things they find working here over there, but got frustrated by the system,
You're right.
right?
Right.
And the first thing, the fact is that the basic enablement, the enablers for whatever they are bringing, they are not there. So they provide their own infrastructures. I'm not even talking of manufacturing, intellectually, healthcare, IT. So, and a lot of people experienced serious security implications. Some people paid with their lives. You remember what happened for these Odua people before they now started getting aggressive? Before Sunday Igboho came to town,
Oh,
a
yes.
Nigerian who has lived abroad for a long time wanted to come and give back to society. He has an hotel. He established a farm. He's not going to eat that farm produce from America where he is or Canada. People will get employment because this is massive agriculture. And the guy's life was wasted. There's another person who had an hotel whose life was wasted. In fact, some people come around and they not only are they is their intention to give back to Nigeria, they are tired of here, they want to come home. And some it is just because they want to come and add value. They get kidnapped. The people here who are hustling will still have try. Are you getting me now? So I can
Yes.
tell you from my interaction with folks that given a safer and more certain environment, even without much assurances, a lot of Nigerians would japada to come and do things. But too many things are not working in their favor. I won't say working against them. Let me tell you, the security situation we find in Lagos is not the same everywhere. People still get some parts of Nigeria are relatively safer than some others, but things happen everywhere. And it's not everything that happens that we get to hear in the press. So that I can just chime in that there are people who want to. You see, some doctors recently. There's a guy who was in Harvard. He came back to establish a healthcare something. People are having
Yes.
geriatrics right now. People are
Dr.
establishing
Oni.
healthcare. Yeah, Doctor
Yeah.
Oniabi.
Yeah.
You see, mother tongue will always play in Doctor Oniabi. So yeah, the hustle is real here. I will still go back to that question. Um, some people have jackpot in your very eyes, and some people have jackpot that in the banking domain. Or I know your friends cut across several, you know, multiple industries. Have you seen people jackpot? Are you seeing people jackpotting? And when they jackpot, are they going to their own things, or do you see them coming? Some people coming back to corporate.
So only those that are highly skilled and that also uh, develop themselves further in the West that are able to fit into the system. So there's this mindset. Where will I start from? You
Hmm.
understand? Because some people you left here, they've moved in terms of level, in terms of grade, in terms of not that things are static. No matter what, things people are still doing things. But it is only those that are entrepreneurial in mindset that can easily settle for something. If you are not coming back as an expatriate, or you understand, there are some guys that know if you don't want to bring me back as an expatriate, I'm not coming. You understand? So, but those that will like to jackpot, they even though it's their desire, but which of the businesses, which of the industry will they want to, at what level?
Hmm.
You understand?
Right.
That's why you find difficult that some people say, you don't want to come back. What level? What type of, which of the
Where am
industry?
I going
Because
to
the industry,
start from?
yes, that's basic things,
That connection.
that connection. But if you are going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to be an employer, very easy to settle down.
Right.
Very easy to start something, but to come back to corporate world, it must be at the that expatriate level, as in the high skill level. Your skill is highly needed.
Right. Right. You know why I said that? You know, some
Yeah.
people they use that strategy in the past. They will just exit, go to school in the West, will get some work experience, and by the time they are coming back, they are going to another bank. Are you getting me? And they are going to pick it up from up.
Sure,
They
sure,
use it to
sure.
have, yeah. So,
So there was a time in the industry itself that it was a fad that they just have to put some diaspora guys in the system.
mm,
So some organizations actually headhunt diaspora guys. Maybe they finish their master's or first degree, they bring them, they pay relocation.
they pay
And for
relocation
school,
then. What
yes.
about now? Is this still happening like that?
No, 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 no. That's not
Okay.
feasible. There are only very few industry that can afford that. It was a policy thing then. They just go headhunt diaspora guy and they come back.
All right.
You understand?
Okay.